We're going to go ahead and work through this quiz review for 2.5 to 2.7. Number 1, find measure of angle GHI if the measure of angle GHQ equals 44 degrees and the measure of angle QHI is 110 degrees. So GHI, that's what we are looking for. So let's find that angle GHI. We want to find the measure of that angle if we know GHQ is 44. GHQ, that's 44 degrees, which I'm not going to write the degrees just because it's small there. And then QHI is 110 degrees. QHI is 110. Well, we use the idea of the angle addition postulate. The entire purple angle there, GHI, the measure of that is going to be the other two added together. So that's pretty straightforward, that the measure of angle GHI is going to equal the 44 plus the 110, which is 154 degrees. Number 2 is very similar. We want to find measure of angle MLK. We know that measure of angle QLK is 83 degrees. QLK, that's right here, that's 83 degrees. And the measure of MLQ is 75 degrees. So once again, that large angle, the measure of angle MLK is going to equal the 83 degrees plus the 75 degrees, which is equal to 155 degrees, 58 degrees. All right, now we're going to have some variables in here. Find x, so this time we're actually looking for the value of x, if the measure of angle JKL is 14x plus 11. So JKL, that's the largest angle, is 14x plus 11. SLK is 12x plus 8. SKL, so I'm going to try to squeeze that in here. This is 12x plus 8. And then measure of angle JKS is 25 degrees. Well, the angle addition postulate still holds true here. We know that the largest angle, which is JK, in fact, let's go ahead and write this. You don't always have to write this little equation, but the larger angle is equal to the sum of the two smaller angles. So the two adjacent angles, measure of angle SKL plus the measure of angle JKS. So this is the angle addition postulate. The larger angle is equal to the sum of the two adjacent angles. So now we're going to plug in values. Here we have 14x plus 11 is equal to measure of angle SKL is 12x plus 8 plus measure of JKS is 25. And then we're going to go ahead and solve this. On the right side, we can add like terms. 8 plus 25 is 33. Now we'll go ahead and solve. We will subtract 12x from both sides. At the same time, we'll go ahead and subtract 11 from both sides. And we get 2x is equal to 22. Dividing both sides by 2, x is equal to 11. Measure of angle JKL is 13x plus 20, so JKL, it almost looks like it's a 180 degree angle, but not quite. measure of angle AKL is 56. AKL, so this is 56 degrees. And measure of angle JKA is 9x plus 12. Once again, we're going to be using the angle addition postulate. The two adjacent angles will add up to equal the larger angle. So this, we can write 56 plus the 9x plus 12 will equal the 13x plus 20. And then we solve. (56 and 12 is 68, plus 9x equals 13x plus 20. Let's go ahead and get the x's to the right side this time so we don't deal with negatives. Subtract 9x from both sides, and then we'll go ahead and subtract 20 from both sides. 68 minus 20 is 48, equals 13x minus 9x is 4x. Dividing both sides by 4, we get x equals 12, and that is what we were trying to find, x equals 12. In these next group of questions, measure of angle IJK. IJK is 123 degrees. Measure of angle MJK is 16x minus 5. And the measure of IJM is 9x plus 3. This time, however, we are trying to find the measure of angle MJK. So what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of what we did for questions 3 and 4. We're going to solve this for x, and then we're going to plug back in to help us find the measure of angle MJK. So we know the two smaller angles, which are 16x minus 5 and 9x plus 3, must add up to equal the larger angle, 123. We'll go ahead and solve. Like terms, 16x and 9x is 25x. Negative 5 and 3 is negative 2. Equals 123. We'd go ahead and add 2 to both sides, which gives us 125. 25x equals 125. Divide both sides by 25, and we get x equals 5. But that is not the end to this question, because we want to find this highlighted part. So we're going to plug x back in to this. So to finish this off, we have the measure of angle MJK is equal to 16 times x, which was 5, minus 5. Well, this is 80 minus 5, which is 75. So we'll just rewrite this measure of angle MJK is equal to 75 degrees. Scrolling over to number 6. So we have the whole angle here is 134. Nij is x plus 99. And measure of angle HIN is x plus 43. Once again, we're not just finding x, we want to find the measure of angle Nij. So once we find x, we will put it in there. Well, we know the two adjacent angles, x plus 43 plus x plus 99, has to equal the larger angle, which is 134. add the x's, we get 2x, 43 and 99 is 142, equals 134. Subtract 142 from both sides, and we get 2x is equal to -8. Divide by 2, x equals -4. And then we're going to plug that back in to find the measure of angle NIJ. So we put -4 in for x, plus 99 is equal to 95 degrees.